YouTube, my name is Ben, and today I'll be reviewing Under the Dome by Stephen King. I apologize, the text on the cover is like totally swapped. It's just the way the camera is. But I will try to review this without giving any spoilers away. I apologize if I do, but be warned, there may be a spoiler. Some spoilers. So, basically, Under the Dome is about a huge invisible dome that just one day crashes over the town of Chester's Mill, trapping everybody inside of it. And cars crash into it, planes crash into it, cuts people's arms off. And they don't know when it's going to leave or if it's going to leave, and they don't know what's powering it. So, I really enjoyed this book. I felt like the characters really did it for the story. I felt like Stephen King does such a good job at developing each and every character. I feel like I knew them better than some of my own friends, sadly. And you just fall in love with each and every one, and you care about each and every one. There's a lot of characters. In the beginning of the book, there's a cast right here because there's so many. There's also a town. There's also a map of the town of Chester's Mill in the very beginning of the book. So yeah, that was very helpful. And I told you there would be spoilers right now, but I'm gonna be discussing the ending. So if you don't mind the ending being spoiled for you, then you can stay on. So basically the ending, I've heard everybody said that the ending was awful and that it was just disappointing. I feel like it wasn't awful, it was just very all of a sudden. Like Julia and Barbie, they're near the power source, and Julia has some kind of vision, and the dome just lifts. I feel like it could have been done better, but it's 1,000 pages. You have to end somewhere. It could have gone on a lot, but you can't. It couldn't have been a 3,000 page book at all. So it has to end somewhere. I gotta say it was a little lazy, the ending, but what you gonna do? I liked the parts leading up to the ending though. The fire and everybody's dying because the air quality is awful. That's just really good. There's a siren outside and it terrified me for a second. A police siren. So yeah, and I felt my favorite part of this book was probably, let me think, what was my favorite part? My favorite part was definitely the first part when just the dome crashed down and all these things are happening and everybody's scared. That's one thing I like about this book as well, is that it doesn't give you 1,000, that's exaggerating, it doesn't give you 50, 100 pages in backstory before the plot actually starts happening like some Stephen King books do. It's the book starts and you just get right into all the action, right into the pain and suffering, and everybody's trapped in it from probably page 20, and that's page 20 is when stuff starts happening. I probably should have taken notes when I was reading this book because I don't remember the beginning as much as the ending bits. And also I listened to the audiobook and read the book. I've listened to the audiobook at two times speed, so I kind of lost some of the story there. Yeah. And this book took me a while to read since, the text is pretty small, and it's 1,072 pages. So yeah, if you're in the mood for a long book, either you could read this, or if you want one of Stephen King's modern novels that is long, you can read this. If you want one of his more older novels, you can read The Stand or It. But I'm starting to get off subject, so I'm going to end this review. That's what I thought about Under the Dome. I would definitely give it 5 out of 5 stars. My favorite one by him so far. I'm currently reading It, and I have a feeling that's gonna top this one definitely. But so far, this is my favorite one. And I will see you with another video. Bye bye.